Kip, let's talk about that Middle Class Famous tour, baby.
Those sweet, sweet live shows.
Woo! About to be kicking in a high gear. It's a stand-up comedy show with a little AYG that we play with the crowd. Great way to introduce new people to the show. So grab the squad, grab the homies, grab the bozos, grab your best girl, grab your best guy, and come out and see us.
Yeah, guys. First date is going to be Red Bank, New Jersey. It will sell out.
Let's
Get
go.
those tickets. And we're in Seattle, Portland, Kansas City, Springfield, St. Louis, Nashville.
Come on.
And up there to Indy. Get your tickets. Like the big man said, it's a great time. These live shows are bonkers. You've seen the clips. Link in the description. Do it.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
Little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they grew up to be classy or if they're just a big old piece of trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day. We're down here at Aunt Tootie's basement. She is disappeared
Oh, no.
on the lam.
Okay.
The last thing she said to me is, anybody from FanDuel shows up at the house, you don't know me. My co-host is coming at you from right next to me. I got him, technically. He's the CEO of Are You Garbage, bit of an international businessman. He is the Prince of Park Avenue, but always the king of the boardwalk. Give it up for KJ, Kevin James Ryan.
What's up, gang? I got the giggles early. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are
True to roof.
cooking. And then, obviously, Patreon.com, the greatest
Please.
goddamn website of all time.
God
Check
damn.
it the fuck out, people.
Yes, sir. And how
You don't
about-
know what you're missing.
You don't. You're missing millions upon millions of hours of content over there.
Sure.
And that hard feelings, too, where we really let the hair go down. But how about a nice quick shout-out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. We love him. You love him. Give it up for Toby McMullen, everybody.
What's up, dudes?
What's cooking, T-Bone?
No, loving the frames, buddy.
Thanks, pal. I got my new glasses.
You're the only guy who looks dumber with glasses.
Trying to take my SATs again. Gang, we couldn't be more excited to have our incredibly, and I fucking mean incredibly special guest back with us again today. He's family at this point. He's always
sure.
been. We love him. Fucking absolutely amazing. And here's the fucking turkey right now. He has got a brand new Netflix special out right now called Nocturnal Admissions. Do us a favor and give it up for one of the most classiest guys to ever sit at fucking
Sure,
Tootie's
of
table,
course.
Mr. Paul Virzi.
Yeah,
There
cousin
he is.
Paulie in the building.
Dude, what's this is like my third.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah,
this. That's real
this
fucking
is my-
giddy shit, too. That's 3 times I've been here.
Yeah, fuck Steph Curry doing this. This is my third time.
My third fucking
Fucking
three-peat.
Ryan,
Are you? Yeah, dude. The SNL hosts, right? They get a jacket for 5 times.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So when I come 5, I want an Are You Garbage? One of your fucking Coors Light jackets.
Get a monogram, says cousin Paulie on it.
pair of Foley's old sneakers. Well, since you brought that up, we actually have a little gift for you.
Yes.
All right.
we
We
do.
know you're a classy guy. Listen,
No.
this is a fucking big deal. Paulie's got a special out on Netflix. It is literally the fucking talk of the town. Everybody's saying how fucking amazing it is.
Second major special, by the way.
Second major special.
Anybody
on
can
Netflix.
do one. They're giving them out. Anybody can do one. Anybody
Yeah.
can do it. Do it on YouTube. Whatever.
If you want to see my
Probably
first
what I'm
one-
going to do.
If you want to see my first one, you got to hunt down a Comedy Central executive. Gee.
Showing it.
He's got it under the bed somewhere.
Got to go to a theater in Mariupol to take a look at that. Yikes. But, buddy, everybody's saying this is, you know, there's specials, then there's something that's special. And the word on the street, this is truly special. And we wanted to give you this as a token of our
Nice
gratitude.
bottle of wine.
Ooh.
Nice bottle of cake bread for
And,
you.
and you guys know I know my Reds.
We know you're in.
You choose, okay?
Yeah, oh, dude, thank you so much,
Buddy,
brother.
of course.
Appreciate
I
it.
figure you could take that home when the time's right. You got a couple of steaks on the grill.
Take it home. I'm sipping that in the car ride tonight.
Stuck in traffic on the Bell
I'm
Parkway.
Sicilian. I'll be sipping this like a 40 in fucking 96.
He's got a straw in it.
Driving down the street with a crazy straw and a bottle of cake bread.
What would the person next to me be like about that? Like, I think he's.
They roll to window like, I think he's Italian. I just let it go. It's all right. That's what they do.
Little Dean Martin playing. You'd
Oh,
be all
thank
right.
you, dude. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Congratulations.
I worked real hard on the hour, and then pandemic hit, and it actually allowed me to kind of work on some jokes even more.
Okay.
So it came together. Everybody who saw it, people that I really love and respect are saying some nice
That's what
things.
we're saying, man.
You're still always like, hey, man, when it comes out. But I know that this is the best work I've done as far as anything that the public is going to see. So, yeah, I'm just going to, leave it to everybody that watches it and hope for the best.
I was there. I was at the taping. I opened up, struggled a little bit up front, not going to lie. But,
isn't that nuts how comics remember that?
Biggest night of your life.
Yeah. He's going to do it. Congratulations. Here's wine. Dude, my second joke was flat, dude.
I tried riffing. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? How many jokes can you make?
He fucking remember the waitress was loud at that second table.
She dropped the glass. I'll never forget. Hand to God. Hand to God. I'll never forget.
That guy in the back eating the popcorn. Are you crazy too?
We're so nuts. We remember fucking everything.
Yeah,
it's actually sick.
I know. But you fucking murdered. Like, it was one of those where, like, because I'm nervous watching you because I'm like, oh shit, it's a production.
Yeah.
It's a proper fucking production.
Yeah.
Directed by Pete Davidson. I mean, you got the fucking crane. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like a fucking movie.
It is nuts, like the night you do it, and you just start seeing the biggest agents, and and Pete Davidson reached out to me, and he's like, "Hey man, I'd love to direct this thing." So he was there, and he's so cool. He's just do whatever.
He's smoking cigs with Pete Davidson in a locker room. That's real
shabby.
fucking cool.
Oh, he's the best. He's the best, dude. He's the most misunderstood. Like, he's the fucking chillest dude. So he was there, but everybody's there. My wife and all these people, and then
I'm like, just get the wheels in. I'm in the back, like, just get the wheels in the air, like, start cooking, and he starts murdering. I was like, ooh, all right.
And they did. I said, my wife was like, you guys will love this shit because we're on Argue Garbage, and I'm clearly not garbage.
don't you forget that out there.
I don't know how many episodes I got to be on before you guys could just erase the. Let's just talk.
He give you a fucking nice bottle.
There is a diet bottle of Snapple behind that bottle of cake bread, though.
Yeah, there's a real big contrast here.
It's got dip spin in it.
No, but I said to my wife's like, should we get some champagne out here for after the show? And I said, yeah. I said, get the bottle of Dom, and then I go 2 bottles. So I did 2 specials. I want 2 bottles of Dom. So I was holding them like 2 trophies, and I said to her, but if you get this, and he was there.
He's got the goggles on like he wanted to check.
He's got the green room was all tarped out.
I'm dumping it on my wife's head.
Jesus.
I got the makeup lady in a headlock. I'm squirting her face. No.
Kids are all smoking cigars.
No, and I said to my wife, I go, listen, here's the deal. If you get the bottles of Dom on ice, which I knew she would, I said, we're going strawberries. And she goes, I need strawberries with it. And I get off stage, I come in, and there's just 2 bottles of Dom on ice and just a vat of strawberries.
He likes his fresh fruits, that Mr. Virzi.
You take a little bite of it, then you dump the rest in the. Yeah, it was
He's crazy.
Yeah, no, there's some like
there's literally something.
Well, Kevin knows because here's the thing.
I travel. We've traveled. I opened up for you for a long time.
I'm known as a, and I think you could attest to this. I'm a very easygoing, laid back dude.
Of course.
But there are certain things where you're just like, oh, he is demanding strawberries.
You're particular. You're classy.
I'm particular.
You like things done right.
But I'll never shit on the people like if they don't do it.
No.
I'll quietly go.
I'll hold a grudge for 20, 25 years, but I ain't going to shit on them.
If you're drinking a bottle of Miller High Life with a Laffy Taffy, I'm not going to say nothing to your face, but I'm going to trash you in the car.
Yeah, well, what would happen is if they were like, Paul, we couldn't get the strawberries, I'd be like, it's fine. Then I'd call Kevin. What the fuck was that about? Dude, I'm fucking tired. I'm telling my agent. I'm never fucking coming back again.
I'm over eating cantaloupe like an asshole.
Quite frankly, I don't like the bathroom in the hotel. What the fuck is it? There was a hair on that, and then he would hear it, and then we would go out and eat and forget about it.
Are you a move the room guy? Have you ever moved the room at the hotel? Hey, I don't like this.
No.
Set me up with something else.
No, I'm not a move the room guy, but I'm a if I could see that it's like 3 stars, like lie to me.
Okay.
If it's 3 stars, just spruce it up so I think it's close to 4.
Sure.
Yeah.
But don't show me it's 3. Like, I already know I'm in a shithole, so let's lie. I got to sleep here for 2 nights.
Make sure the remote has a back to it.
Even
That's bad. You got a duct tape fucking remote.
Dude, dumb things like make the towel an animal makes me better.
Yeah. Make the flower out of it.
Yeah.
Something.
You like the toilet paper with the little fold in it?
I do.
The fold in the sticker, even though it's like almost gone. Like the roll's like half empty.
Yeah.
Just fold it and put a sticker on it. Make me feel nice. I agree with Paul.
You know what I do when I first get there? I go, you guys got movies? This is my way to. I go, you guys got movies in the room? And then they go, what do you mean? Like move? And then when I say that, and they already say no, I mean the movies you could purchase.
Yeah.
But sometimes they just got like HBO.
Sure. Yeah.
So I always go, hey, you guys got movie in the room to order? And they go, no. And that's when I know it's. That's
You're in for it. For
Only
48
Adam
hours.
and Eve. Huh?
Yeah. Now, will you?
Send up a couple hustlers, will
And
you?
if they just have Showtime, it's a problem. You cocksuckers couldn't get HBO in here? I mean,
What do you got, a family plan? What are we doing? Jeez, I'm putting my own Netflix password like an
That's
asshole.
bad too. To stay somewhere, you're texting your wife what the login is for fucking Netflix. How many times have you done? You were just doing that. You were screaming at your girlfriend. What's the login? That's a bad luck. How do you feel if you get back? Will you dabble in like the little? A lot of the things don't have mini bars now. They have like the little section in the lobby where you can get like some water.
no.
You don't mess with the little convenience store?
downstairs. Oh, you mean the downstairs?
Downstairs, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go and get something like.
What do you think? You're talking about the vending machine?
I thought you meant like the vending machine.
No,
that
like,
I can't.
I'm no stranger.
Yeah.
You're getting ice. It's an impulse buy. What do you want?
No, nothing's worse than seeing a guy barefoot with a bucket of ice at 2 a.m. It's like, you fucking alcoholic. Go to bed, dude. Enough.
Go to bed. Yeah, we're at a fucking Holiday Inn Express next to the airport. Shut it
Guy's
down.
got to put his last 2 Coors in a bucket at 2:30 in the morning. No, I'll go down there. I'll get a water for the next day.
Sure.
I'll get like a breakfast bar, something
Sure.
if I'm hungry. I don't like when they don't have a restaurant in the place.
That's a tough look.
That's classy.
Because you like to come in after a show. Let's say it's 11. Hey, can I get wings? I'm like, no, but we have
nice.
lifesavers. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, you like Tic Tacs? Like, fuck.
Upstairs eating toothpaste.
Dude, I did one. You know the one that they have it's the tuna. It's a can of tuna with the crackers and the thing to scoop.
What?
Yeah, I
that's
had to.
bad.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you're jammed up.
I was almost
Inflated.
thinking about you guys when I was doing it.
What part of Siberia were you in?
Holy shit.
Yeah. Who booked Siberia?
Dude, the spoon for it was this big. I felt like it was like one of those ice cream tasters.
Let me try to rock you road.
I felt like the biggest piece of shit. I'm sitting at the desk with this baby thing, and I'm trying to equal it on the cracker.
No mayo? Is there mayo?
No,
in
no,
there?
it's
like pre-mixed.
Just
in the
dried
thing.
tuna?
It's Bumblebee mixed tuna.
Okay.
But in the can,
All
sealed.
right.
Then you unseal it. Then you comes with a scooper and you put it on the crackers that it comes with. But when you're jammed up and hungry,
Yeah.
Trust me, I know, man.
I can't get a steak. I can't get a burger. I got something. I'm not eating beef jerky for dinner.
They got a porterhouse and a can. Little fork and knife. I assume, since you mentioned the barefoot thing, if say you're at a hotel, they got the pool, whatever, you go down before the show.
Will you
take
do
a
the
dip.
pool? Will you do a dip?
If it's a 5-star,
Really?
yeah. If I'll do the pool if it's got a steam room and a sauna.
Whoa.
We were at a Hampton Inn.
Oh
in
man, we
fucking
were just
somewhere.
it
I thought
looked
I was
like
at Disney.
Oh,
World.
Yeah,
my
it looked like
God.
we were at Cancun, dude. We were fucking doing chicken fights.
Oh, dude.
But will
yeah.
you walk around a hotel barefoot?
No. I didn't even listen to the question. I knew what you were gonna say. As soon as you said walk around, it's like my feet are wrapped up in Nike leather. That's what it is. And it's 90% going to be white.
Yeah. A
Sitting in
12-year-old made these shoes.
Sitting,
all right?
sitting in a steam room with Jordans on.
Had his chains on.
Oh, the chains fucking. I keep the chains on even though they get hot.
He's all burned
I
up.
got a fucking branding. I got a branding around the neck, but they stay on.
Do you keep them on when you shower?
Yes.
You do. So they never come off.
This is part of me, dude.
Really?
Dude, this is part of me.
Okay.
This is like if you took this away, my powers would go away. That's how I feel. I start
Telling
bombing.
knock jokes and shit.
I start bombing. I'm like fucking Christopher Reeve when he lost his powers in Superman.
Dude, I don't know what Netflix paid you, but it wasn't enough.
Paulie's
kill
all
it,
right,
dude.
gang. Paulie's the best.
Ooh, gotta love that Virzi,
Oh,
man.
dude, you guys are the best, man. I literally and I mean this, dude. This is actually a serious thing. I was thinking about this the other night. There's a few things in comedy that really have brought me joy. And your guys' success and the success of the show is one of those things.
Thank
When I think about it, because I know where you guys came from and what you guys do, and it kind of reminds me of, because nobody gave a fuck about me for 14 years.
Yeah.
So for this to be like this, it's one of those things where I look up and I just smile, and I want you guys to have the fucking world, which you're gonna have.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
man. That
buddy.
means
Yeah.
so much coming from you, honestly.
We love you. And to
Can I get that
point,
bottle of Jameson?
you're swapping it
I'm
out.
just fucking leaving. I'm leaving with Mountain Dew and Easy Cheese.
Hey, take the dude. Don't touch the cheese. Making a charcuterie board later.
Vacations, hotels, all that kind of stuff, traveling around.
Yeah.
As things get bigger for you, which, you're on a fucking rocket ship, where do you see, what would be like a
dream vacation?
Dream vacation, dream destination. Do you want to stay in the house? Do you want to get a bigger house? Do you want to move back to the city? What do you want to do?
Oh, you guys are asking really good questions.
Because I assume you've been thinking about it.
I'm working on that. Here's what I'm doing. Okay. So I live like 800
He's
feet
out
elevated.
the country. Yanni P out of country.
I'm out in the country. I'm high up. I got the view of the mountains, but we want to up. So the land we have, the house is nice and new looking, but it's
you didn't build that, right? That was there.
No, we didn't build it.
Okay.
And the property in the lot is
Crazy.
amazing.
The property is proper bananas.
Right.
We have this, and like my wife's got this amazing garden. But we wanted to move and level up a little bit. So after a long time, long story short, we're like, let's just throw another house on this house. Let's just fucking whatever. I don't give a fuck what it costs.
Another
And
house.
she was
Boom,
like, well,
two
let's
houses.
not say you don't care what it costs.
Yeah, because you do.
Because
Be screaming at her 6 months later.
I go, I'll throw a fucking $1.5 million into this fucking thing. And she's like, then we could get another house. I go, no, we're fucking turning this house. And then she goes, we're getting a pool too, but I'm doing the new fiberglass pool. You heard about this?
No.
I
think I do know.
So what they do is they just dig the hole,
And then you plop
and
it
then
in.
a fucking truck comes and just puts it in.
Okay.
It needs no maintenance really. It's incredible. It's incredibly done, and then you can build around it. So I think we're gonna do that.
You
and
can do
I
the
think,
stones and whatever you want to around it.
there's a couple of Italian guys that do the stones.
Italians love stone, dude.
Why
you guys
is
were all
that?
Masons,
Yeah,
right?
why are
all the
some-
Italians
Dude,
were all Masons.
Indians, doctors, and when
Yeah,
it comes
Italians-
to roofs and stones, you need
Italians
an Italian
love
kid.
hardscaping.
Yeah. Italians love. You watch an Italian just marvel at a piece of rock or marble, and they just talk about it.
Fucking born with a wet saw in their hand. Nothing like cutting with a wet saw. I'll tell you that's a good feeling.
Oh yeah, no. So, but I wanted to do Greece and Sicily because I'm Greek and Sicilian. So
Have you been?
No, well, I've been to Italy twice.
Okay.
But I've never been actually went to Sicily and Greece, especially in the towns that I'm from. So I wanted to do it, but Vladimir Putin fucked it up because when that shit happened, well, the blame's got to go somewhere.
You hear that, you beady-eyed piece of shit?
Yeah, I know.
Pack your shit up and go home.
Only a prideful grudge guy like me just has to go. It's Putin's fault. That's why I'm not eating fucking prosciutto in Venice right
now.
now.
Be somebody.
I'm blaming Putin on problems with my girlfriend. I don't know what you're talking. I'm throwing his name around everywhere.
No, and I made the mistake. We made a mistake. Stacy's like, should we maybe not go? Because it was right when they invaded Ukraine.
Sure.
And it was right when
That's when you're like, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen, of course.
We don't know what's going to happen. If there's, what is it called? On the top of the newspaper is World War III coming, and then you hear another headline, World War III maybe, and
they start saying like Americans don't travel.
So I said
be
to
careful.
I just booked a Perillo tours. What are we doing? I ain't getting that deposit back.
So I said to Stacy, I go, what's Italy doing with that? And she was like,
he's like, let me see a map. How
What do you
close is
think?
Poland? How close is fucking?
What do you think, they're joining the
Ukraine?
Russians?
yeah, and I love how I asked my wife, like she's in touch with the fucking Pentagon.
Like she picks up a red phone. Hold on, Paul. Let me see. Like she's hardwired in.
What's Biden saying?
So she's like, I don't know if we should take the kids and if this thing gets hairy. So I'm like, you know what? Let's think about it. And then we decided we're just going to hold off, maybe come next year. But now I see everybody posting their vacations in Italy. Everybody's in Italy. And I saw a guy in a gondola. Fucking, they were eating. And I just looked at my wife. I go, we fucked up. But
Better safe than sorry.
better safe.
Especially with the kids.
Right.
So that's the next movie. You're gonna go to what's the town in Greece where your family's from? Where are you gonna go?
So we want to actually do like all of, because I've never been.
Santorini.
I've never. I want to go.
That shit
everywhere.
looks so nice.
Fuck yeah.
So nice.
I want to go everywhere, and I think that my grandfather was outside of Athens a little bit, and then my grandmother was from a place called Taormina in Sicily, which is supposed to be some of the nicest beaches in the world.
Nice.
So we were gonna do that, man, and Putin. So
Commie bastards.
when in doubt, blame Russia. I mean, Russia or China.
100%.
No, so those are things I want to do.
Taking a page out of my parents' book.
But the pool's gonna happen. She said no to the horse, and she said no.
Pushing on a horse.
Wait, I'm
There's
sorry.
horses up
Hold
there.
on,
He just
hold on.
posted a video the other day. Fucking, it
said-
was like the goddamn Kentucky Derby going down the fucking street.
You can't just say that. She said no to the horse. You never mentioned a horse. You want to get a horse?
Oh, so I want to get a horse, and
A racer?
no, I just want to chill, just a horse to chill. Like just to have a fucking horse, Just
He's fucking nuts, Foley.
Yeah.
What do you mean to chill? To watch the game with you?
Yeah,
What are you
just hang
talking
out,
about?
sit on it,
Cup
fucking
hat,
have the
smoke a
kids
couple
go for
sticks.
a ride. I'll have fucking neighbors sit on it,
You
take them for
can't
rides.
just get a horse up there and start
Yeah.
riding it around,
Sure.
can you?
Well,
Do they have them?
Giannis's neighbor has a horse, and she's got less land than me. She's got a stable with one horse. She walks it around the house she walks down the street like a dog. She's walking this thing like a fucking dog. I walk past her with my dog. I walk past her, and she's got fucking
She's got
Seabiscuit on her
Prickly
fucking.
Pete, yeah.
You better clean that shit up, I'll tell you right
Oh
now.
no, they don't. The things just shit like elephant shit all over the streets,
they're
and nobody.
brutal.
So Stacy says no. I talk about it in the special a little bit, and then I tried to get a Great Dane without her blessing, and
That's like a fucking horse. That's a mini horse.
Well, she said no to the horse. I wanted to get the next best thing. So she goes,
Bobcat. Got a cougar.
she's got me down to a fucking squirrel at this point.
I'm here to deliver a mule to Mr. Paul Virzi. Where do you want these donkeys?
There's something that I will say. If I do get to a level of success, I want an animal nobody's got. Dude, I'll have a fucking giraffe lean over my
It's like
deck.
Donnie Brasco all
Could
over
you
again.
imagine
You'll be
if
feeding a
we're-
lion
if you
hamburger.
imagine if we're sitting up on my deck and you imagine we're sitting up on my deck and
A giraffe hands you-
I
hands
just
you-
hand a giraffe
hands
an
you a
apple.
beer.
Get out of here. I got friends over. Go play.
Scream. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down.
Dude, what the fuck, man? Wait, when you say try to get a Great Dane without her blessing, you almost made a move on it?
Yeah, so
How would that have ended
I
up?
do the podcast, right? I do 2 podcasts, Virzi Effect and the one with Burr. We were just talking
course.
about it, and somebody reached out, and somebody goes, "Hey, I heard you want a Great Dane. I'm a breeder in Missouri, and I love your stuff, and I'll hook you up."
Nice.
And I was like, he's like, hook me up with a Dane. And I was like, all right. So I tell the kids, and that's where I went wrong. I go, kids, we're getting a puppy. And they go, what? And I go, we're getting a Great Dane. And Lucas goes, what about mom? I go, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
I got it. And then
He already knows.
Oh, he
that.
knew.
Yeah, he knows.
She's the
she
general.
calls the shots.
He probably
yeah.
didn't even get that upset because he probably
She's
knew
the
right
Putin
away.
of the household.
Oh, big time. My wife is sweetheart, but no games. Right. So then the kids go, mommy's not going to go for it. I go, trust me, it's going to happen on Christmas. She's not going to be able to say no. She's not going to be able to say no. It's here. Hey, Merry Christmas. There's
She's
a
not
tree.
gonna ruin Christmas.
Here's a puppy. The thing's got blue eyes. I hand
yeah.
it to her. It's
What do you
over.
mean?
There's a code you got to play by.
So I had a good year financially. So I go, who knows? Like an asshole. I'm downstairs. I go, who knows what's happening this year? We might get anything for Christmas, right? Just being some stupid. And my wife goes, that's great. Just as long as it's not another live animal. And both of my kids just go.
Yeah.
And
Dead to right. She
and then-
knows you.
And then I go, don't worry. And then we had to have a talk. And she goes, Paul, you bring that fucking thing in the house. She goes, we're getting divorced.
Jesus.
And I go, what? She goes, she goes, I had a dream we did. My wife had a dream that I, against her will, got a Great Dane and we got divorced. So I go, you know what? I'm going to.
Yeah.
Gonna-
Maybe
Maybe
hang
that
off on
premonition.
that.
Yeah. When your wife's having dreams about
She's
ending
15 steps. What is she, the Scarlet Witch?
Oh,
Jesus
dude, my
Christ.
wife's got my son, when he was 8, she knew where he was going to college.
Holy
I mean, she's one of those, dude.
I had a dream.
She goes, I had a dream. You got this dog, and we just fought and got divorced. And I'm not saying, and I was just like, you know what, kids?
That's because
Daddy
that's like achievable. You know what I mean? That's not like then we went to Mars or whatever.
And that means that her stress of it is so much
That
that,
it's in
she's
her
fucking
subconscious.
sleeping
You
about
have the
this
one
shit.
dog now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she just doesn't want another one.
She doesn't want another one. I
puppies
do.
are a lot.
Puppies are a lot.
Puppies
Your
are
dog
a
is the
lot.
shit.
Thank you. But puppies are a lot. I mean, I didn't realize what the fuck we were getting into.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
it in like a year or something.
Well, the
But
thing
you
is-
want the puppy because he's cute.
You want it to be yours from a baby and
course.
grow older.
I don't
and
want to
stuff.
inherit someone else's fucking problems either.
Yeah, but 18 months they get better.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, my wife was like, "We're getting rid of them." I'd be in a hotel in Detroit or Chicago, and she'd go, "You're calling a friend. We got to get rid of this dog. He's jumping, he's biting," and I'm just going. I just helped, and then all of a sudden, 18 months, he just changed.
Nice.
He just turned
Settled
into
down.
he
Yeah,
settled
yeah.
down, and that's it. But she's like, "Oh, he loves me," and I go, "Yeah, well, he doesn't know you're a rat because you would have got rid of him.
yeah.
You would have got You would have got rid of him. He
Where
doesn't
do
know."
I play the tapes for him?
How close he wasn't fucking getting whacked.
Yeah,
I
I was.
like Maury's wigs never
Yeah,
come
yeah,
off.
I was wearing the wire. You
Yeah.
don't want to hear. Yeah, because she was like, get rid of him, and now she loves him. Now, oh my
There you
God,
go.
he's so
So you'll just do the pool, or will you put a new house on?
No,
this
we're
property?
gonna do a remodel of the house and redo the house on this property, and we're gonna get a pool.
So additions you're gonna add on.
We're gonna add additions. We're talking to contract. I already had a contractor come to the house. He looked. We had 2 contractors come, and one goes, "I think we should go up," and the other one goes, "I think we should go back." And I go, "Can we do both?"
Double it.
And they
Let's go.
And they go, "Yeah, you actually could do anything you want." So we're gonna do that. And eventually, I think once the house gets to where I think I'm gonna get another dog in there.
There you go.
I'll figure it out.
Keep them in a West Wing. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, if I'm making a certain amount of money, that's when the general takes. That's when I'm the general now. Okay, you know what?
Start calling the fucking shots again.
Yeah,
Okay.
What's something in the remodel that you definitely want to have in the house?
You want to have like a bar,
jacuzzi tub?
I want to have the hot tub will be with the
pool.
You're doing that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought he was gonna.
What do you think? I'm gonna have a fucking inflatable? Yeah, give me $100,000 pool. I'm gonna go to Walmart and get one of those bathtubs they put.
Who's got the extension cord?
Yeah, the slip and slide will look real good right next to the fucking marble pool. No, I meant in the bathroom. Do you already have that now?
No, so we're gonna do a master bath. We want to do a big. We're gonna go up and do a big master bedroom with the master bath.
Nice.
Up there.
Do the 2 sinks, the whole 9 yards.
Yep. I have a lot of sneakers, and it's because it's like overflowing. It's a problem in the house.
Right.
You know, I got Jordans all over the joint. I'm not
You
chucking
gonna do a room, walk-in closet? What are you thinking?
I want to do a walk-in closet with all the sneakers and then all my stuff that's my stuff, and do that. And then we want a game room with some video games and a pool table.
That's great. That's what additions and expansions of a house
nice.
Yeah, that's what
should entail.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. I'm not. So we got it. That's what I'm looking to do, and I think once we're able to do it, she's got to pipe down. Yeah, you don't want a dog? Yeah, well, here's fucking $100,000 for last night, so I got 2 of them.
I'm sorry,
by the way,
were you adding shows in Cleveland?
Out of spite, you buy a whole sled dog team?
Hey, I just got a movie deal. There's a fucking horse in the backyard. Now, I would never use stuff like that against her, but I would threaten her.
You would think it, yeah.
Stop giving me shit and go feed the llama, will you? Busting my balls.
What'd you do for Father's Day?
Oh, happy
Anything
Father's Day.
special?
buddy.
Happy Father's Day.
Father's Day was incredible, man. I played golf in the morning early.
Nice.
Great.
You playing up there?
How'd you hit him?
I hit him good. I hit him good. I don't get to play as much as I want to play, but as long as I'm shooting like mid 90s or if I can shoot mid 90s or get high 80s without playing a lot.
Sure.
So we did that early though, 7:30, done by noon.
You got
Who
your
went
own
out?
clubs?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on. I mean,
In the golf world, you're a real hand job if you show up in ring clubs. They're piecing them together, dude. It's bad.
I just said that to piss them off.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, I thought
You got like a mini
getting
golf
renters.
putter and shit. Yeah, they give you a blue ball.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you bring them in a hockey bag. You get the wrong fucking shit. You're putting them in.
Do any of the, I don't know what they're called, like socks that go on top of
Head covers, yeah.
Head
head
cover.
covers? Do you have any monogram head covers?
No.
I could see you doing that real nice.
No.
Yeah.
If I played a lot more than I do now, maybe a little Paul T. Virzi on the bag.
There you go.
Oh, who's back? Oh, that's Paul T. Virzi.
Because let's be honest, when you just go with the Paul T, it's class.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
That's on the
course.
credit card. Paul
Yeah,
T.
it's nice.
Paul T.
Yeah.
PT Verzi.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, my dad, his whole, my dad, you guys know, you'll
Sure, of
see
course.
the special. My dad is, off the chest. My dad's license plate was TJV, always. Just everything embroidered. His slippers with his my dad had slippers with his fucking initials on it.
That's awesome.
He's going to his fucking bedroom to the bathroom. Kid's got slippers with gold initials.
I gotta have custom slippers. Oh, that's fucking
Yeah. So this is in me from him.
Sure.
But my
most Italians have it.
But my mom's Greek watered it.
Sure.
It Giannis always says that because if he was like, yeah, dude, if you were full Sicilian, you go criminal. I don't know about that, but I
I'd be
get
close.
it.
You'd
Does that make sense?
You'd be an associate.
Yeah, because I did shit that was bad. I would fucking as a kid steal and shit,
Yeah.
and have no fucking, not like I would, but I would steal dumb shit. Did I tell this
It'd be
story
weird
about?
if you're stealing cars and shit.
No, but I told you. No, but we broke into cars. We would
Yeah,
break
yeah,
into
yeah.
cars.
I'd
and
steal
take
dumb shit like banks and
Maserati. Or the dealership was asking for it.
We broke into a couple houses, couple jewelry boxes, kid stuff.
Smash and grab job.
I put a gun
That's
to
what
this-
we did back then.
I put a gun to this old lady's head for a goof. It was a goof.
Yeah, she gave me the Social Security check, but still, we were having fun.
I kidnapped her with duct tape for a few hours. It was a
prank.
joke.
Kid stuff.
No, but I told the story about the provolone. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stole provolone. I would steal gummy bears a lot. I would get drunk, and we would go into Stop and Shop, and I would just unload shit in my pants.
Yeah.
I would just take handfuls of candy, dump them in my pants, 40s, beers. And looking back, I'm like, dude, where did that come? Because if my kids did any shit like that,
Yeah.
I'd be
Freak out on 'em.
devastated.
Freak out.
Of course.
And my mom is like, but my dad just is kind of like,
It's different.
That was
now,
part
though,
of the
too.
game,
It's
yeah.
different now, though, too.
It
Kids
is
do
different.
that now. There's no, hey, I know your grandmother. Go home, knock this off or whatever. Fucking they'd put them. They'd bring them out in cuffs.
Yeah, and it's different now too because like me and my friends, we got hammered one time and we all wanted to see like who could punch themselves in the face the hardest. And we were fucked up in my friend's thing, just going boom,
Wailing on
boom.
it, yeah.
And then I got like a big, and we're smoking weed, watching. Then it's the dumbest thing. But now, if you told people, you'd be like, "What the fuck, these meatheads?"
I know, yeah.
Would they go to a Trump rally before they started punching their?
Well, imagine your son getting so fucked up. You're like, I'm gonna start punching myself. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
And you get that phone call.
Yeah.
You get that fucking phone call from a mother, like, I just want to let you know, Lucas and them
They
they
were punching
they were
themselves
beating
in the
the shit
face.
out of each other, punching themselves.
Down in the basement with black guys and MAGA hats on. What is this? Paulie, come get this kid.
Dude, you want to hear something? I took my boy and 4 of his friends. I took 5 13-year-old boys to
Nice.
Yankee Stadium.
All right.
There
And
we go.
These fuckers didn't stop eating, dude.
Really?
I mean,
Probably cost you about
yeah,
400.
can I get? Oh, yeah, I wish. I wish, dude.
Your parents didn't give you any money?
I
Nothing?
dropped almost a stack.
Really?
Dude, this kid, and I don't mind. You know me.
Of course.
As a matter of fact,
I'll drop a stack.
I showed.
I'll get hot dogs for everybody fucking in here.
I told these fucking kids, M&Ms, whatever you want, you tell me.
Yeah.
And their moms gave them money. That's another thing I don't do.
No.
Okay, you give the kid, my mom gave me $40. Tell your mother to stop assaulting me.
Here, give her an extra 20. Too. Give her 60 back.
I'll fucking double your mother's money. What's your mortgage? I'll send a check to your fucking house.
Get a routing number. I'm gonna send it right to the account.
What's her car payment? What's she driving? So, Mr. Virzi, Kia just called and said you took care of it.
Said you took care of the balance of the lease. That's for you. Enjoy the Sorrento, will you?
So one of the kids was like, "Can we get M&Ms?" So and they're big bags of M&Ms, Like, yes, get whatever you want. But then it was, hey man, we get Cracker Jacks and popcorn. I'm like, yeah. And I just kept going up to the thing. But it was, and I just have to, like, even when I talk to my wife, I go, it's not about the money. I was like, I couldn't watch the game because these kids wouldn't stop eating.
Sure.
I'm like, it's a fucking 3-2 count. This kid's asking for a fucking Twizzler. I'm like, we got second and third here. Okay.
Hey, kid, I got a parlay going here, okay? You'll get your fucking pretzel bites when you get them.
Can you hold off that tapeworm for another half an inning? You fucking.
Now, is there any part of you where you're looking at them to like exercise a little bit of tact of being like, hey, you're kind of pushing it at this point. You know what I mean? Of like, because that was instilled in us. Like if you're going somewhere and someone's paying the bill, you're not fucking.
I always had
you're
massive
keeping your
anxiety
fucking head
with
down and like getting, hey, I'll take this and this and then I'm good.
Like as far as what I give them.
As far as like one of the kids asking, hey, can I do this and this and this? At some point, you're like, Jesus fucking
They're
Christ.
always. I'll be honest. There's one kid.
Yeah.
There's one. I mean, if we're gonna talk real,
Yeah,
there's
let's go.
one. Yeah,
Kill the
dude,
cameras.
It's
Lower the lights, Tebow.
how much time you guys got? There's one that it's like this thing where it's like because some of these kids come in the house and you hear them whisper like, "Hey, where are you guys got snacks? Where's it?" And then I'll hear my son or daughter go, "Yeah, we got a snack." Oh, you got those too? Can we get those? Now, my wife can't handle it. My wife.
What's the rule on that? If I'm one of your son's friends,
Foley just wants to come over and get some snacks. You got Dunkaroos, Virzi? Let me know right now.
Hey, listen, dude, the podcast is doing well. What's
you catch me breaking in, I got a ski mask on, I'm knee deep in Dunkaroos. Hey, there's a jewelry box right there.
There's a trail of goldfish into Foley's car.
Give me the pretzel rods.
What's the rule on that? So what do you tell the kids? Hey, when your friends come over,
Yeah.
if you guys want a snack, you ask me or mommy, or just go in the pantry, get whatever you want. How do you guys play
Stacy's the one with the rule, and Stacy's like, look, you take one bag.
Well, she wants them eating right.
She's
and
like,
nutritious. I'm
yeah,
sure.
of course. Like, take one bag. Like, if we know the kids ate lunch
Sure.
and
Right.
they're full, you take one bag of snacks. Everybody gets it. You go outside and play, and that's it. But then you get the kids who go harder, who are
Yeah.
like, hey, man, I saw that you also had.
Let me get a candy bar,
and then
whatever.
my kids are like me. They don't want to ever be like, no.
Sure.
You know,
That's a good kid.
You know, yeah, they don't want it. So they're like, all right, hold on. And then Stacy will see extra wrappers and go, what the fuck happened? And my kid's like, you know, so-and-so, I'll just use a name, and you're like, oh, Joey just, and my wife's like, I don't give it. And then that's the thing. So when you go to a game, you could see what that kid's doing.
Of course.
Yeah. You know.
Why do you think they're not getting that at home? And this is
there's something, and there's something.
I also think it comes from the parents a little.
It
Like,
does.
Your kid wouldn't go
It
out and be like,
does.
oh, now I'll do the scoop of ice cream and let me get 2 IPAs and a fucking whatever. I mean, your kid would be like, I'll do the slice of pizza and a soda and we'll call it a day.
Yeah, I had a fucking 12-year-old with a fucking shrimp cocktail. This kid's getting sushi from the fucking
Where's the
section
caviar
118.
stand?
I love the tuna tartare. The fuck you will. You out of your goddamn mind. Give him the Twizzlers, will you?
Yeah.
This guy.
And here's what I did. Here's what I did walking in, and this is all true. This is all fucking true.
He's fucking
I don't say shit like this just to say it. Mm-hmm. We walked into that fucking ballpark, and there was everybody, real steak, not chop steak, not like where you guys come from, the cheesesteak.
Yeah.
Chop. No. There was steaks that they put on sandwiches on Heroes. Ooh. So these kids were getting sirloins on steaks, and then they put whatever they want. I made sure every kid got a big steak sandwich with whatever they wanted on it.
It's about probably $18 a clip.
It was. Okay? Before we sat down. And they all had drinks before we sat down. So they got a steak sandwich, drinks, not to mention on the ride from upstate to Yankee Stadium, the car's just littered with snacks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, it was like
Not to mention a parking down there either.
Yeah, you know.
That ain't cheap.
Yeah, that ain't free.
So these kids got steak in their bellies, they got food, they got snacks, everything. Sit down, and then but you could tell the ones where I'm just like, as they kept asking, I was just like, dude, your parents suck.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
it comes from them.
parents
Yeah,
stink.
it
Your old man work? What's going on?
Is he laid off or something? They furlough him?
Jesus Christ.
He's still collecting? What's happening?
This kid's asking me for a new book bag. What the
but
fuck?
it's something that you know is a problem because the kids come from money or have money, and it's like a take thing. And it was actually, I use it as an example to tell my kids, like you said,
Don't do
my
what
kids,
yeah.
My kids know. Listen, if you're hungry, somebody gives you pizza, you have a couple slices till you get full, you have a drink, you're done.
Don't ask for fucking Tupperware to take it home. You know what I mean? I get a slice wrapped up.
Yeah, kid comes with half a box or something. I'm like, you asked for this?
It's funny because those are the ones that are greedier. And not even greed's the right word, maybe, but like the kids that, might be a little bit less off than the Virzis, they're usually the nicer, more polite, more, oh my God, thank you so much.
Yeah.
It's these fucking rich kids you got to watch out for.
Yeah, and there's always see, this is the one thing I know about having a 10-year-old and a 13-year-old is you're responsible. When you're on the clock with them, you're responsible for that kid's life.
I know.
Yeah.
And this, they'll come in and be like, oh my God, thank you for taking Joe. Here's his medicine. I'm like, medicine? Fucking medicine. I was like, what the fuck are you handing me here? So and I'll text my wife and be like, I'm not giving this
You're
kid.
certified in CPR, right, Mr. Virzi? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't get squeamish at needles, do you? No, we're going to see the Avengers. What are you talking about?
Yeah, and you'll get like Ziploc bags of medicine and shit. And you just, he's never going to need it. That's why he'll never need it.
I'll never need it.
But if he does, there's a scalpel in there. You got to cut his leg off.
You know how to do an emergency trach, right?
Yeah. You got to take his leg before the blood flows there. Okay,
You see him going for a bag of peanuts, you're diving over the fucking feet.
No.
I remember we had that. My boy going to lacrosse camp. My boy going to lacrosse camp. We get on the bus, and his mom fucking hands my buddy Eric his EpiPen.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like,
EpiPens, I felt like they got invented in like 2020, They're new.
Oh, listen, he's allergic to life.
Yeah.
Listen,
you don't have air in the house, do you? There's not water in that pool. Is there, Virzi?
You guys don't have porcelain toilets, do you?
You guys got horses by any chance over there? He's allergic to equestrians.
Yeah. So those are things that I really do love it, man. Bless you, buddy. I love it. I love, I'm a kid, man. So I love taking them to the arcade. I love taking them to games.
You're having fun with it.
Yeah, like when I'm not doing shows, man, I just want to be with my kids, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that. Like, hey, man, let's sit down. Let's watch the game together. Let's do something. I just love being with my family, man. So,
good guy.
He is.
Virzi, classy
and
guy.
We've talked about this privately. Dudes like you, Yanni, the things that you're doing, that's, where we, that's the, you guys have the secret. You know what I mean? You have the best
You
of
have
both
the
worlds.
life. You're not, it's not like you have like 14 roommates and you're stabbing someone in the back to get a check spot somewhere. You know
Got
what
a
I mean?
nice piece of property, the family.
What happens is, and you're gonna find this. I'm sorry, you're gonna find this is that it's the thing, and I always told Kevin this when we would work together.
Because we're surrounded by children. Don't let anybody know. He's like, we're in an industry full of kids. Don't let anybody tell you not to get married right away. 20 minutes off the bat.
Yeah, don't tell anybody that you can't have a real life in this and have family and kids and what you think matters and is important doesn't. We're running around these fucking assholes. Are these fucking
Love getting Mr.
dummies.
Virzi worked up.
These fucking dummies.
We still talking about that kid, Joey? Jesus Christ, Paul. Take it, he's a bag of M&Ms.
No, but they running around for $25 spots to a booker or an owner that's never lived in our shoes. Before pandemic, I said to my wife, I would leave my dinner table on a fucking Tuesday at 6 o'clock. My kid's going, where are you going? Oh, I got to go down there and fucking do a $25 spot. But I didn't realize the hamster wheel that I was on.
Sure.
And the more successful you get, too, you're going to realize you pick and you fucking
You choose. You hear that out there? You choose.
You pick and choose when and it's right for you and what makes you feel good. Because at the end of the day, dude, when you're fucking sitting there, God forbid, in a hospital going, I fucking left my babies. I left my fucking family to go do a fucking bar show in fucking Long Island City on a Wednesday
I know.
for fucking food, for a fucking chicken
For a
nugget
beer
and
ticket?
a
Yeah.
drink ticket.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Come
I
on.
know.
That's the hell. That's hell. That's not living. And it's also somebody that we're trying to impress a stranger. How crazy are you trying to impress a fucking stranger?
You just left all your loved ones to.
If that
to try to
booker got
impress-
smacked by a fucking bus and died miserably, the next day there'll be another one. Oh, what's his name? Oh, Greg? Does he like my type of comment? That's a sickness. So I just got to the point where I was like, listen, I got to trust the process, believe in myself, getting better, knowing that, and doing it on my terms, my way. And that made everything fall into place because when you show people that, like, look, I know you have a whole little system. You go, nah, I'm not.
Not playing that game.
I'm not
playing
doing
that
that.
game.
No, I said, I haven't told this story many times on a podcast, and I don't care if anybody what anybody thinks about it. I don't give a fuck.
Let's go.
But with the Comedy Cellar, years ago, I got an audition at the Comedy Cellar. This is like 10, 11 years ago. And I did well, but they were just like playing the game, like, oh, we don't know, we'll see. I saw him very late, maybe I'll see him early. It's like 11, 12 years ago. And I said, okay, so I'm not going to play the game anymore because I thought I did well. And this is nothing against them. They've been great to me now.
Mm-hmm.
But years go by, and I go, I'm not going to go back there until they call me. And they go, what? I go, I'm not going to do the Comedy Cellar until they hear about me enough to where they call me and they say, we want you to work here. I'm not auditioning. And I did The Stand, and I did New York Comedy Club, and I did all these places. And I come home one day, and I put that out there to the world, and I look at my phone, and I got a text from Esty, the booker. And she goes, hey, we have a club in Vegas that's opening at the Rio, and comics are saying that you should do it. And I heard from Bobby Kelly that you should do it. We'd love to have you do it. And I said, great. And she goes, in the meantime, if you want to do any of our New York rooms, give me your avails. And I gave my avails, and they loaded me up with shows. And
Awesome.
I've been there for years. It's like that I'm not doing nothing. Listen to me. I'm not fucking doing anything. I'm not doing for you. I'm doing it for me and my
Sure.
family. That's it.
Of course, yeah.
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
sleep good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm buying 10
I don't know why I just got
porterhouse sandwiches. You think I'm coming down here?
Yeah, and I realized that it's almost like the abuse you take.
Well, that's
Sure.
That's what we're realizing now as we gain some success. It's like or at least I am, and it's like you're beholden to every single person. When even like from an open, when you can get on stage to doing a check spot, to doing a guest spot, to doing a regular spot, to opening up for something. Like everything is decided by someone else.
Yeah.
In the industry, a booker, a club manager, whatever. To the point now where I'm like, oh, I don't need. We've made all of this outside of anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this is all just based on the fucking fans listening. So I'm like,
That's all we need, the bozos and the homies.
I'm
baby.
like, everybody can fucking suck a dick.
And there's nothing.
I have what we need. you
Yeah,
know?
and there's nothing wrong with like. What I said is nothing against the Cellar
No.
or any comedy club that I want to work.
Of course,
now.
no, yeah.
Now it's just like, oh, I got to a point where it's like, okay, people are talking about me, and I'm kind of past everywhere else. For me to go and audition for 6 minutes when I remember it just didn't make sense. And then her hearing about it, and I give Esty credit because she goes, "Who's this Paul Virzi I hear about?" And then she actually fucking booked me.
Sure.
So it was like so it was actually and that'll happen other places. You know, when you say no in this business, like people, everything that I ever thought, everything I ever dreamed of, has happened with things where it's like people that are, "Hey man, I'd love to have you come and do my show." Back in the day, you're like, "I need work.
Yeah,
I need
of
fucking.
course.
I'll do anything. I'll stand on a fucking beer crate and tell jokes in some bar." Now all of a sudden, but it's just putting the work in and doing it and getting better. I mean, and you have to be immensely talented, but like,
And good looking. Don't let that slip through.
I mean, you have to be fucking hilarious. But I mean,
No, of course. But you always did that. That was always shocking to me. You always held yourself.
Held your ground.
You held your ground, which I've learned a lot
Having
from.
the confidence to say no, having the confidence to step off the hamster wheel, and when
just
you
go
do
like-
that, even things even get better.
I mean, when the pandemic was happening and like all these shows were happening here and there and like all outdoor kind of stuff, and he was like, we went down to the Stress Factory and opened for you at the Stress Factory. It had like this big tent and everything. He goes, "I'll do
Beautiful,
this."
beautiful.
He goes, "I'll do this. You ain't gonna find me standing on the back of a fucking pickup truck at a fucking vineyard." He's like, "I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna be standing in Central Park next to a fucking batting cage." And I'm like,
Swatting squirrels away in the middle of the setup.
but I'm going like, I was in the thing of like, "Oh, you gotta get on stage. You gotta fucking go tell jokes in a park. You gotta do this. You gotta do that."
I was doing the ICU. What are you talking about?
He's going, "I'm not
doing
fucking."
9 shows over
yeah,
there.
these
at the
kids were
emergency room.
standing there with fucking Radio Shack karaoke machines in Central Park. I mean, fucking screaming.
And he's going, "Do I have to fucking?" He goes, I still quote. I go, "You ain't gonna find me on the back of a fucking pickup truck." I go, "Yeah, that's it. You gotta be more,
Because
whatever, divisive." Or
Yeah,
whatever
the
it is.
mentality
Yeah.
of it is wild, man.
Words
It's
of
crazy.
wisdom.
Yeah,
Words of fucking wisdom.
And
from Paul
Classy,
Virzi.
smart guy. That
Classy,
bird.
smart guy. I'm telling you.
Dude,
right
you
now.
could write a book called "Doing It Right: The Paul Virzi Way to Live It."
Yeah.
dude, let's do it. What do you want? 10%? Fucking call my lawyer.
By Paul Virzi, forward by Paul Virzi, published by Paul Virzi Publishing,
But you know what? I will.
and Danilo Pool Contractors.
Yeah. Shout out to Ashley Pools. Or
What would
whatever.
you name the horse?
Oh, that's
And would you wear Nikes while you rode it?
yes.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Old
dude,
pair of Nikes.
I would
though.
be in Jordan 3s on that motherfucker for sure. I'd put
Looking
fucking
like little Nas X up there.
I'd put Jordan horseshoes on the fucking horse. There would be a Jordan logo on the horseshoe. I would call Jordan Company and be
Sure.
like, "Can we do that?" All
I
right.
need a pair of Air Maxes
Listen.
for a Philly.
The Air Sea biscuits.
Listen, I'm trying to give this kid a stroll today. You got any fucking gold
Take
Jordan
him out
shoes?
for a trot.
Wearing slides around the barn.
But I will say this though, as much as I sit here and I'm like, "Hey, I want to do things my way, and I'm not going to do things that I feel like will hurt my worth or what
Of
I
course.
feel I'm worth," is followers, because there are things that I don't do. Like my social media thing, and it wasn't a I'm too cool for that. It wasn't that, but it was like I really was having a hard time doing certain things that TikTok made TikTok go.
Sure.
Like this guy, and I'm not knocking. That's the other thing. I'm never gonna knock somebody that
Sure.
caught something or they're cooking or they're
No.
doing something or doing man on the street stuff. But for me, it was like, look, I just want to put good stand up out. Maybe do some acting, do some good clips, and yeah, I'll do some funny stuff here or there. But I wanted fame and money to be a byproduct of being great at what you do.
Sure.
Gotcha.
As
The rest
opposed
comes,
to
yeah.
right, and then so it's like, oh, I love that hour, I love that stand up, oh, I love that acting that they did. Hey, I wanted it to build that way. We live in a time now where attention span is fucking really
Sure.
quick. That's why baseball. Speaking of baseball, that's why baseball's not doing good because the kid looks at a TikTok for 14 seconds and he's and that's it. Now they're gonna watch it. They're gonna watch bullpen changes and do this and that. They don't have that.
Which is wild. The older I get, the more I fucking love
Oh,
baseball.
dude, me too,
Just
dude.
sitting there for a couple hours. So you don't want to do like the, comedian with impeccable beard and beautiful gold chain destroys heckler. Those aren't the kind of videos you want to be doing.
Yeah, and how many times is that guy destroying? That's the funny thing. How many hecklers are coming to your show? How many? Well, you got a fucking YouTube channel, a heckler? You got the worst luck in America? This motherfucker's got the worst luck in America. Yeah, he was in Memphis last night. Somebody puked on stage. Then he was in Cincinnati. A guy shit his pants. Well, something's wrong with this guy. This guy's got the worst luck in the world. Or he's got fucking plants. What's happening here?
This is like a good piece of business. Look at Toby's face. Toby's loving you. All
You're
right.
legitimately one of the funniest people alive.
Yeah.
Those guys,
It just goes, dude.
fucking brand new special out there on the Netflix. Check it out.
Check it the fuck out, gang. It's out
Dude,
right now.
I was
This
at
is out.
fucking Tennessee. A horse hit the stage. I don't know why. Check out my YouTube channel and see if I lived.
Comedian destroys grizzly bear that runs in his showroom.
I had a heart attack. It's on Patreon. It's on Patreon.
That's not a bad idea.
See if I survived. I'm in the ICU.
We're taking that idea and cutting it. Shout out to Sam Yam and Jack Conte. We love you. Don't
mean-
listen to this guy's Broncos.
I mean, some of these guys will do fucking quadruple bypass surgeries on their
know.
YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm in room 232, Mount Sinai. It's on my Patreon.
I love it. Which we will be doing. Shout out to the
Yo, you hear
Patreon.
about Foley's new show? No, he's in a hospital bed. I swear to God.
Colonoscopy on the street
Yeah.
with H. Foley.
Jesus
All right, let's do a
Christ.
couple
We
of
gotta do a
cues
couple
here.
of cues.
Couple
of
of
questions.
cues from
Well,
Mr.
this is one that
Virzi.
we just talked about recently. This was on our last episode. It was actually the clip we did. I would love to get your take on it. Would you ever sleep in the bed that someone died in?
No,
Never.
I can't fuck with that.
If it was like,
I won't go into a house where when it comes to demonic, listen to me. When it comes to demonic spiritual shit, any kind of other realm shit, I don't fuck with.
Ghostbusters, dude.
No, any kind of other realm shit, I don't even want to tempt. I don't want to tempt any fucking any kind of
You don't
spirits.
mess with, that's what I said.
No.
Listen, I'm not real superstitious heebie-jeebies, but that takes a different kind of guy to
Dude.
lay in a dead man's bed.
Dude, if a guy got his arm cut off in a Ferrari and they detailed the Ferrari and would give it to me, I wouldn't take it.
No.
I just can't.
That was like who was it? The James
James
Dean car?
Dean. It killed like 9 people.
And they kept redoing the car, and it just kept fucking murdering him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
I don't
that.
like any of that shit. So no, I would definitely not.
You would never do like a haunted house tour.
Oh, fuck that. Dude. Fuck that, dude. You kidding me, dude? I would. Me and Bobby Kelly got into an argument about that. He said, we had a thing. Would you rather, when I used to do gun to your head, would you rather be out in the woods one night, darkness, you have enough to live. So you got a couple granola bars, a couple waters. You'll get through the 24 hours as far as nutrition and meals.
Nice bottle of wine.
But you have to sleep. You have to figure out to sleep. If it rains, it's on
you're just
you.
out there. Yeah.
You're out there. So you're in the
It's like
wilderness.
Survivor-esque.
But you have clothes.
You have stuff,
You have stuff, but you're out there for 24 hours, pitch black in the woods. You got to make it through 24 hours in that, or stay in a legitimate. And I said a legitimate haunted house. And I said I would absolutely go in the woods. And Bobby was like, fuck that. I go, dude, you're gonna see a girl rocking on a horse or whatever. He goes, yeah, so what? I'll fucking close my eyes. He said he would not. He said he would stay.
That's crazy,
dude. If I saw a fucking rocking horse with a little girl in
a rocking chair, yeah, you would.
What rocking?
anything.
I got you.
Anything rocking that's
Anything
not there.
moving, yeah.
Hi, Paulie. Yeah, fuck that.
But I get scared of the woods.
I would try to give her something though. I'd be like, dude, here's a chain.
Comedian heckled by ghost.
Dude,
When's the last time you had a Yankee game, honey? I got a little boy about your age. Come on, we'll all go.
I try to give her Nikes. I'm like, here. I can't. That shit like that, I can't do.
I get scared of the woods too, supernaturally. For some reason, when I'm standing in the woods looking out, I swear I see something like move or something.
But would you rather go in the woods for 24 hours and have to fend for yourself, or would you go in the haunted house that you knew you would hear something?
I would be more scared of supernatural things getting me in the woods than a bear or something. There is no way.
He's
on
a different
Earth,
kind of crazy.
There's
you're
no way
taking
on
it to
Earth.
a whole other.
There's no way on earth I would ever stay in a haunted. There's just like
A
I'm
haunted
not
house.
fucking with that.
We did it supposedly. In Allentown. Or
yeah, but
wherever.
there was 9 of us in a room, and Cotton was snoring so loud that no ghosts were getting through that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now. Suck him right up
Fucking
his
sleep
nose.
apnea force field they put up.
Holy shit!
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm superstitious, but I don't like, I'm not one of those people that walk in a room and say, "Oh, I feel an energy here." Not that at all. I'm not. My force senses aren't strong.
I don't know. I definitely walked into rooms and been like, I don't like
Well,
this.
we just did that.
Like,
I
if
walked
it's
in-
cold or something's up, I go, this don't feel,
Yeah.
this ain't kosher.
The
Something's
hotel
not-
we were
something's
at.
off.
Yeah,
Something's not
off.
right. The hotel we
off,
went
something's
into, the hotel we stayed in Detroit. I walked into the room, and it was just something. The AC wasn't working. It was warm. It had like a funny smell, but there was like an energy in there.
Yes.
I was like, I'm at it.
I think that happens at hotels sometimes when there hasn't been enough time since the person left. You're like, I still feel the other guy in
Or
here.
some hooker got killed in there or
Yeah,
something.
So you could, and I think that premonitions like that are real.
Yeah, if I ever felt like if I was ever somewhere where the room all of a sudden got cold, I would freak out and fucking immediately run to a Catholic church.
Oh, I'll tell you guys.
And bathe in holy water.
I'll tell you guys a story. It really happened. It freaked my mom out, and we talk about it sometimes. But it was a really weird thing when I was in. I might have told this on a long time ago. So, but your listeners probably, I'm sure somebody experienced this when it comes to premonition. I was in 10th grade, and I would smoke cigarettes. I was smoking those Marlboro mediums and shit. And I said to my mom, it was around 10 o'clock. I said, I'm going to go outside. And that's when you had like the Discman. Or I said, I'm going to go outside, listen to music, and smoke.
So you were 16, you would go outside and smoke with your Discman on?
I would go outside.
The yellow one?
And maybe it might have been the yellow one. No, I think mine was a blue Sony one. Ooh. It was a blue Sony one. I went outside, I just told my mom would just say, you got to stop smoking. I would go out, smoke, and I'm sitting there. And this is upstate New York, further than Westchester. This is in Dutchess County, not far from Poughkeepsie. And I'm sitting there. This is all real, dude. And fuck my family up. So I'm sitting there. And my mother said before I left, she goes, I don't want you to have any friends here. I don't want any friends. Are you going, like she did the thing, are you going out to smoke a cigarette because your friend's going to pull up and you guys are going to bullshit stuff or your friend in the neighborhood? I go, I'm smoking a cigarette. I'm going to listen to music. I'll be in 20 minutes. Sitting there, dude, and I looked over, and there was an issue with the other house with the spirit. There was an issue with the other house with the spirit, and I'm out. And my older brother saw something when nobody was home moving.
Paulie, thanks for coming by again. The special.
So start throwing holy water.
So anyway, but I don't know if it had anything to do with that.
Your brother said you saw. Your brother said he saw something.
My brother saw something. The mother-in-law of the people, the mother of the woman that lived there, said somebody was sitting on her lap that wasn't, like she felt the pressure of someone sitting on her lap that wasn't, and it was an ongoing thing. We helped them move, and a door slammed, and they were like, "Oh, is it that chick again?" Like it was like that. It was like
I'm out. I'll get the pizza.
So, but I don't know if my premonition of what I'm about to tell you is related to that. But that was a situation, and we think that that's why a lot of things happened weird in the house, even with the marriage they moved and stuff. Anyway, I'm sitting out, I'm smoking a cigarette, and I'm just looking out, and it's dark, and I just get this horrible, horrible fucking feeling from the right. And then I don't know if it's like when you're a kid, you run and then you start running fast because I don't know if it's that, but I'm just sitting there and I look over, it's just dark bushes, black bushes, and I'm just like, bugging, dude, stop it, Then I start doing the thing, stop being a pussy, okay? You're in 10th grade, you know what I mean? You're in high school, and I'm looking, and there's just something. So I look down should I just grab my stuff and go, right? I had that feeling, and that's when I said, I go, fuck this, man, stop it. And dude, I swear to God, I got my shit together, I started smoking a cigarette, and then all of a sudden, an overwhelming feeling said, you got to get the fuck up and you got to get out right now. And I look down to grab my shit, and the fucking door pops open, and it's my mother. And she goes, I told you not to have any friends here. And I go, what? And she said, she goes, I just saw your friend in the white hat run to the side of the house. And dude, I fucking said, dude, I go, what? And she goes, I go, stop. I almost was like, are you? Dude, I ran inside. I told her and my stepfather, I'm getting the chills right now. I told her and the stepfather my stepfather's story. And to this day, I was actually eating with my mother. This is that long ago, and I'm eating with my mother not long ago. My mother said, do you remember? Fuck. My mother goes, do you remember when she goes, she said to me like recently, she goes, I saw somebody run past there, and I had just looked, and it was black, dude. My insides told me to get the fuck out.
You knew, you felt it.
And for that reason, so when your listeners write that in, it's like, I'm not fucking with anything.
I don't fuck with it.
Okay, I want new. Give me a new bed, a new fucking house.
I know.
Nobody even sat on it.
Yeah.
I don't even like if somebody, I don't want to be nuts, but like I don't want somebody to try the shoes on at Foot Locker before I do.
I don't like that either. That gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I'm like, how many people are trying out 10s?
Yeah,
how do I know this guy's still alive, huh?
Dude, you know what's
Dude,
real?
I got hit by a bus walking out there. Got me wearing dead man shoes. By the way, my headphones cut out right before you said the thing about the guy in the white hat. I'm officially freaked out right now.
Yeah, but that's a true story, man. And that was something because I saw nothing. And my mother said, that's what really did it, dude. So anyway, I'll let you get to that.
No, geez, that shit fucks me up. My sister had it at her house. The guy died in the house. Like, it was an old couple. And the guy died in the house, and then he was talking to the kids, because apparently kids have a more connected whatever to that universe or that whatever.
What?
And he was talking to all the kids, and they had a party, and
he was talking to kids.
To the kids, and this girl was playing by herself downstairs. She was like 4 or something.
Something's a little fucked up with the kids, though, too, no?
No, because she was like, "Why?" They're like, "Why aren't you playing upstairs with all the other kids?" And they were like,
I'm playing Nintendo, you little weirdo.
Yeah, fuck
Stop staring at me.
Yeah, fucking 6 Cents kids sitting here.
"Stop rolling your eyes in the back of your head
Isn't there
too."
a
Go get a fruit roll up or
Yeah,
something.
they playing Pin the Tail on the Donkey? What the fuck you doing here talking to this guy? Rest his soul. See, I got to say rest his soul.
Yeah, that's the guinea in him.
All right.
God forgive him for his sins.
So what happened to the kid?
No, so the kid was just downstairs playing by herself, and the other kids were upstairs or so. And she's like, "Yeah, the man told me to go down. The man told me no kids
I
downstairs."
never would have went back to that house again.
Yeah.
That would.
And so then,
what was he making eggs? Like what was it?
no, he was upstairs, like in the bedroom, was where he passed or whatever. So then the girl goes to my sister, and she's like, "What, man?" They go up, and my sister's like, "All right." So like, we have had instances with a guy upstairs.
If I went to somebody's house,
So they had to have like a fucking seance and like burn sage and like you ask them to leave and all that stuff. Like,
I would
please
want to
leave.
know that. I would want to know before I went to the house.
I don't fucking sleep there.
Yeah.
I get out of there before fucking sun goes down at Christmas. I'm gone.
Dude, I had something happen. I feel weird saying this. That's how nuts it is that I feel weird.
Don't fucking say it.
No, talking about it on podcast. I had a kid.
Put that evil on us.
Yeah.
He goes, I was out in L.A.
Fucking move.
And my buddy goes, dude, you come out to L.A. You come out to L.A. You sleep in my room. I sleep on the couch anyway. And I was like, yeah, that's really nice. And he goes, yeah, my bedroom's a couch. He's a big baseball guy who would watch baseball all the time. So I decline, and we fucking go to his house, and we're playing poker. And everyone at the poker table goes, dude, why is your bedroom the living room? How come you don't go in the bedroom? He goes, dude, I think it's haunted. I go, you fucking invited me? What the fuck? What am I? What is
I
that?
never would have talked to him again.
What am I, bait?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm going to see if Virzi makes it out.
If I go into the bedroom and Paulie's sticking to the ceiling, I'm going to cancel the lease.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
If he fucking elevates and twists like Stranger Things. Did you see Stranger Things or no?
Yeah,
I haven't
watch.
seen the new
Did
one.
you like the new one?
The new season?
Yeah.
I like the old seasons a little bit better, but I'm a big, what's his name? The sheriff guy.
Oh, Hopper.
There wasn't
Hopper.
enough of Hopper for me. I like Hopper in that down and out situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. Couple of drinks, that snub nose 38, fucking hitting
Oh,
guys.
yeah, you're an old school. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was Hopper's all right.
All right, we gotta wrap up here. We got a couple minutes left. Just do
Yeah, get us off of this goocher.
I know this is
Something
bad.
nice. Puppies or something.
This is from Braxton. Have you ever been to a wax museum?
What
And
the
have you
fuck?
taken a picture with one of them?
I have never been to a
Paul
wax.
Virzi and The Rock.
You making your Facebook picture? He's a great guy.
Got my arm around Kevin Hart.
You met Warren Beatty? Fuck.
I have never been to a wax museum, nor do I have any
It is the
interest.
trashiest of trash. I went as a kid, and I was like 7. I was looking at my dad. I'm like, we don't belong here.
Yeah, they did.
This
They're
is
a
for
tough
other
look.
kind of people,
It's
not
funny
us.
when you go to something like that, like a Renaissance fair or some shit, or like you got guys with swords and shit taking it seriously, and like that's a different dude. That's a different
It's
dude.
a
These
different
people-
kind of guy.
because these people were like lined up to watch a real joust.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that guy works at fucking Mavis when he's not when he's not a fucking. Funny is that guy takes off his
Guy
armor.
changes my oil. What the
Guy
fuck?
takes off his armor. Next thing you know, he's like fucking.
Pills and pictures on customer service.
Can we speed up the joust? I gotta get to the night shift.
I got an install in 20 minutes.
I gotta get back to the mall.
I like a nice Renaissance fair. That's different than a wax museum. A
But
little
they-
bit.
It's a little better. You get a kid a shield and shit, but
Yeah,
you
you
get
got
out
the
of there.
turkey and all that
You get a
stuff.
turkey leg and a shield, and you get the fuck on.
If you're eating a big turkey leg at a wax museum, you're fucking trash. I'll tell you that right now.
A turkey leg anywhere is trash. What are we talking about? Ordering the body part of an animal.
I'm holding a turkey leg in one hand, the other arm's around Whoopi Goldberg's fucking.
All right, let's wrap it up. That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Virzi.
Check out the special on Netflix, goddammit.
Oh shit.
Buddy, we fucking love you.
So
Thank you
good.
so much for coming.
June
Hit 'em.
23rd, man. June 23rd, man. My special on Netflix, Nocturnal Admissions. It's 64 minutes, and I'm really happy with it.
It's
So-
fucking killer. Go
so
check it out.
Check it out and check out the Virzi
Tell
Effect
your friends.
podcast and
Share
anything
it,
better.
everything.
Yeah, please.
It's out right now because this comes out on
This
Thursday.
comes
It's
out. This will
right
come
now.
out Wednesday night on YouTube. So if you
If you're on the East Coast, 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
there you go.
go.
Set
Fuck
the alarm, do the reminder, subscribe.
And I
Whatever
can't
you gotta
thank
do.
you guys enough, man. I know, you know.
can't thank you
I
enough.
know
Yeah,
your
man.
podcast is dope, and the fact that you guys let me come on is
Get
amazing.
outta here.
Buddy,
We love
stop
you
it.
so
I've been
much.
trying to get you back for months. You're like, yeah, when a special come, you kept kicking me down. I said, God damn it, Paul.
No, you guys are the best, man. Keep rolling.
Thank you,
bud.
buddy. Kippy, what do you got for him?
Guys, our live show dates are on sale. The link's in the description. We got T-shirts, the Patreon. Check it, everything the fuck out. Thank
Red
you
Bank,
so
New
much.
Jersey. Come see us first, August 11th. We love you. We'll see you next week. Peace.